All right, peace. Guess what? I'm back. Third time today, but it's got off a very stimulating conversation right now. One of my good friends, Dr. Lady All Set. And we turned all the way up in that conversation. Appreciate it. What's up, sis? I'm gonna go ahead and piggyback off of that conversation and throw all this fire into this video right now. Welcome back for cheat code number 11. This is the Kaliq Experience, and today's topic is booting weak players off of your team. All right, so I'm gonna first start off with the video game perspective. As I told y'all before, I like playing this video game called Destiny. And in the game Destiny, it is an online interactive game on PlayStation or Xbox. And in this game, it is internet friendly. You cannot play the game unless you have internet access, right? 1. 2, to boss up and level up to your highest level to be a real boss in that game and a master, you have to play certain levels that reward you with certain rewards. So I come up, it rewards you with certain rewards that you need to level up your character. So you have to continue beat these hard levels that are the hardest levels to get these rewards, so that you can apply it to your online game avatar to, you know, be the best player in that game. So, but you have to play it with a team. That's the thing. So if you are not very social and socially awkward, there's no way you're gonna be able to meet new players online and be on their team, so that you can acquire these little pieces that you need to upgrade your character. And you're just gonna be stuck in the game, and you're gonna quit. And you're gonna say, that game's too much. You gotta I don't like meeting people. Well, stay over there, you know. So as I'm playing these certain levels, I'm pretty good at that game, Destiny. You know, they have like levels of light codes, and you can reach, like, I think it's potentially like level 32, maybe 33 or 34 now. But you know, I'm all the way up there, level 32, from the last that I remember. And people always requesting to add me on PlayStation Network, saying, "Hey, Kaliq, can I play with you?" And the great thing about this video game is you can view their profile, and they have this thing called a Grimoire score. It tells you how much time they put into the game and how good they are. Now, that score is really going to tell you who's really good at this game. Then there are another level where, what I was telling you, level, 0 through 32 or whatever. Now, there are a lot of players who go online, YouTube, get the cheat codes, and they level up to level 32 really fast. But the thing is, they get stuck at a position because they don't know how to team build. They try to add you, then you have like, let's say for instance, they call it a fire team. I'm a fire team leader. I get 6 players, and we have to beat this boss, and we have to talk to each other on an online mic and say, "Hey, this is what you do," da 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 da. And then it takes some time, quite a couple hours or whatnot. And there are people who try to go on my team, and they don't know how to follow instructions. They try to say that I'm the leader, da 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 da. And it's like, I tell them, check it out. If you don't follow his instructions, you're not gonna play on the team. And, well, fuck you, da 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 da. And I'm like, there's this button on there, boot member. So I'll boot that motherfucker. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because ain't nobody got time to deal with all that shit. You know, because I'm at this level already. I ain't got time to sit there and deal with all your bullshit. I'm here, and you want to get here. So if you want to get here, listen to me. If you don't want to get here, then go over there and do it your way and find it out, your way. Right now, this is in my world, and yes, the world does revolve around me in my world, in Kaliq's world. And if I was on your team, in your world, I'm going to shut my ass up and be your bitch for a second. That's what's necessary, because that's your world. I respect that. I want to go on your team. That's your friends. You have a certain culture. That's what's going to be in my the culture in my world is going to be like that. And there's an understanding for the people who are bosses who are at my level 32 in this game. They're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to fuck with these level 32s. This is how we play the game. Oh, and we already know how to play the game. Now you got these other people who feel that they're entitled because they learn cheat codes like what I'm teaching you right now. I'm teaching you cheat codes in life. You're going to apply some cheat codes and level up, but you're not me. You know what I'm saying? You haven't went through the ropes like I did. I'm already a boss in the shit that I fucking do in this video game. But I still want to share. But do not know your role. You know, if you want a mentor, make sure that you have all the credentials to be a student for this mentor. So if you want to learn some shit from me, or if you want to learn some shit from somebody else, or I was telling on set, if people want to learn from you, then this is what it's got to be. You got to be ready. You got to be respectful, ask permission. And the mentors got to want you as a student because they're going to know, they're going to view your profile and they're going to be like, yeah, I could work with you. And more importantly, if you have no resources to share or no finances to share, and you just think you're entitled to get free shit from from people who are bosses that you're trying to learn from, you're gonna get booted. Trust me, you'll get booted from the game world. You're gonna get deleted from Facebook, blocked from Facebook, deleted off, blocked from your phone number, and you ain't gonna be because why? You don't know the rites of passage what it is to be a student to a mentor. It's obvious. You are incapable of taking instructions. And these aren't talking about weak players because these are the players who get a Samsung Galaxy and they're like, it sucks, A, B, C, D, F, G. And they write reviews about it. But they ain't tech savvy. They don't even know how to use the shit. And they say it sucks because they don't read the motherfucking book instructions, right? So that's their fault. I'm not going to listen to their reviews. I'm going to listen to people who learned all of the ins and outs of this phone and they're going to teach me how to use this phone, right? Same thing that goes in real life. Whoever's on your squad, make sure they're at that position. They're ready. They know how to play their role. Make sure. And then when they're not and you're able to pinpoint it, boot them really quickly out of your life. There's no time to sit there and waste to sit there and try to raise them up. They can be raised up on the level of players that are on the level that they're at. Like in Destiny, there are level 20 players, and you can't get level 20 to level 30 unless you fuck with people between that level. So level 20 players, go play with the level 20 players and build up your level over there. Because level 30 players ain't gonna sit there and try to walk you through unless it's like your best friend or something, or your brother or your homie, like, oh, you new to the game? I got you. But randoms, trust me, randoms don't get no love in the gaming world. Especially if you come with attitudes and you fucking disrespectful. It's not gonna happen. So it's just something I was fired up about. Like, come on, man. For all you teachers and mentors out there who have something, you have a product, you have a service, you have a niche, and you're known for that shit. Look around on your team, man, and make sure that you ain't having no weak players on your team that's stagnating your team's growth. You gotta trade them, cut them, whatever you gotta do. Get them off your team. And this is just like NBA, football, whatever, baseball. If they don't match your squad, I don't care how good you think they are as a fan. The general manager and the coach and the president, all of the owners, they know it's not good for the culture of where we're going. We're going to have to trade you. And then shock of the world. Oh, my gosh, Allen Iverson got traded from the 76ers to the Nuggets. Why? They had their reasons. Because they're going in a different direction and they wasn't winning championships. Yeah, he's good and he's worshipped as a superstar, but as the 76ers in general, they didn't like the direction they was going. So they was like, here you go, Nuggets, y'all can have him. And what he do with the Nuggets with Carmelo? Not a damn thing, right? After that, where'd he go? He just disappeared off the fucking face of the planet, right? So no disrespect to AI, but that's just an example I wanted to give. Because why? He didn't like practice, right? He just thought he was the shit and did it his own fucking way. And that is not the way of the future. It's not the specialist. It's not the GOAT age no more. It is the team building. And you have to be on the team. Know your role. Know your role. For me, if I want to walk into your world and you are the doctor of fucking massage therapy and I'm not a massage therapist, I'm going to sit my ass down as a fucking querent, as a student, and shut up. Teach me. Well, do you have A, B, C, D, and E, F, G? No, I don't. Well, then go get it. Yes, sir. Boom, I'll come back. Here you go. I got it now. I'm ready to be top. That's always what the master always going to teach the student. Go do these things because you're not ready and come back. And what people do now is they feel they're entitled because the information on the internet. So don't be too cocky with it and think that just because there's free information like cheat codes from Kaliq or Google's searches or Wikipedia's or YouTube videos that other people sharing their life experience with you, those are specifically something that they're sharing in how to win the game and from their perspective. Now, take that, and if you want to learn and you enjoy their culture, their mission statement, their vision, and their core values, match that team and go all in. Put all the motherfucking cards on the table, all the chips, and go all in. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to win, staying in the winning circle. And fuck with only motherfuckers who are on that level. Everybody else who are under that level, no disrespect. Doesn't mean you don't have no potential. Don't mean that you ain't going to be something great. But if you don't have a website, if you don't have a product, if you don't have a service, if you don't have nothing like that, but you say you're interested in being an entrepreneur, don't act like you're one yet. I mean, you are one, but don't act like you can't respect somebody who already has these things already. You gotta respect them and learn from them. You know, and it could be anything in life. It could be relationships and love. It could be, education in school, can be at work, whatever it is, just know your role, jabroni. Like The Rock says, know your role. And once you know your role, it's so easy to play the game. When you like to play with friends, it's fun. When you can play with people who are friendly, then you're gonna win. But when you create competition dysfunctionally because you are a weak player, you're gonna complain and project your weaknesses into other people's games. Why? Because you're a weak creator in your world. You don't know how to team build or create your games and do all that. You're weak. So now you're gonna go tell other people how they're supposed to play the game. Don't tell me how to play the fucking game. I already know how to play the game. Look at me. What are you gonna do? Apply what you just said to me of how I should do in your game over there. And start your shit. Because that means you a boss and you're a leader. It just means you're kind of raw and you're new to it. That's fine. But just take your stripes, earn them. I'm telling you, this is how real the motherfucking world is. Even in the gaming community, you're not going to win in that game. You're not going to win in the game at work. You're not going to win the game in your family. Ooh, how about that one? Family too. Man, uncles, aunties, dads, mamas, grandfathers, grandmothers, cousins, brothers, sisters. There's respect levels of who produces what in the family, and everybody feels they're entitled. But whoever's fucking executing is the one who's going to get respected the most. I'm telling you, that's just how it's going to be. And in every aspect of life. So just know that once again, boot these players off your team. Delete them off of your friends list. Don't even listen to them. Block them if you have to. And you're not an asshole. And yes, it is that serious. And no, it's not petty. It's none of these things. It's as simple as I can't afford to give you the type of attention that you are like a little girl asking for in a dysfunctional way, immature way. I can't afford to do that for you right now. Because why? What am I going to get out of it? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have nothing. So I'm pretty sure everybody has something that they're doing in their own personal life that's the same way. So, stand on your square. It's okay to be a boss and act like a boss and act like people are underneath you, because there are people underneath you. Let's keep it real. You don't have to sugarcoat nothing besides sweets and pastries and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got that quote from T. She said something about she don't sugarcoat shit but cookies. That's why I love Leos, because Leos be fucking on point and raw and bold with that shit, and they know how to handle fire. So everybody has a specific way to be talked to. And empathy is good. Sensitivity and sensibility is great. But don't get it twisted. People are gonna talk down on you, and it's gonna happen. You's gonna have to fucking chuck it up, man, and take them and take the beating, because you'll get to where you need to. Because these people who are fucking beating you down, they're gonna be like, damn, I like them. I want you on my squad. They hustle. Trust me, everywhere, everybody will tell you the same thing. So anyways, I was on fire for a second. That's cheat code number 11. Boot weak players off your team and stay in the winning circle. Stay up there. That's where you're at. Stay there. And if you want people to climb the ladder, they're going to bring all the necessary prerequisites with them to be on your team. Trust me. And you're going to know who these people are. Trust your instincts and your intuition. And yes, this is Kaliq again. I love y'all. See you on the flip side. Number 3, I'm on fire today. All right, man. Peace. Love y'all.